Yo, what is up, guys? Andy here, back again with another recap. Today was another losing day for me. Not a complete lose, or not a complete 1 hour loss. Um, it's about a point 0.7, maybe point 0.6 R. Lost 140-ish dollars on the evals, 170 on the fundeds, and a 250 loss on my personal. On my personal, I have a risk of $300 per trade, 200 to 300. So yeah, I don't know. The market, as you can see, incredibly hard to trade. Look at these wicks. It's all just wicks. Like, it's just the only solid candles we had was like, we could count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything else is just wiki. You know what I mean? And yeah, really hard to trade. I took shorts. I was only short focused today, off of the sweep of um, Asia and yeah, and previous days highs, and we just could not hold it. Um, we just could not hold this shit like ever. We sweeped yesterday's highs, and we came down, and I took a short aiming for London lows, and yeah, this order block right here is just held it like crazy. I think we're bullish, in the long run. I think in December we're going to see new all-time highs before the year ends. So, we just need to be ready, have our capital ready to capitalize on that. So, let's do the math real quick. Let's see how much we lost. So, 251 plus 140 times 5 is 600. So I'm just going to do 140 times 5, 600. And then 170 times 3 is 510. Right? 170 times 3, yeah, that's 510. Yeah, so that's 251 plus 140 times 5 is 600. Okay, so we had a loss of 1361, which is not bad at all. I've learned, especially from Fridays, that the losers can be big. Friday's still one of my worst days. So I learned that from last Friday. It was also a loser. But so far, let's take a look. I'm going to open up my funded futures and see how much. I think we're break even pretty much for the week. 3 winning days and 3 losing days. Or 2 losing days. So there we go. 3 winning days, 2 losing days. Took more trades today because I kept trying shorts. Every time I got up, okay, try shorts, and then it would come all the way down, and I would hold a profit, and I would come back up, and then I would break even. Got in here, went all the way back down, and I was like, fuck, sold for a loss. This was the first loss I had. And then these ones were also not losses, but little profits or like break evens pretty much. And I was able to make back some of what I lost. So yeah, 360, 210, 250. And then we have like a 220. So little profits pretty much, but nothing crazy. 800. So I had like $300 profit this week. Accounts are still like below the starting point, but it is okay because we're not paying for these fundeds anymore. But these top step accounts we are paying for, so I don't know if I should trade it the same way that I traded the my funded futures. Go with like 5-6 micros and just scalp for $200, $300, $400 a day, and get them passed and activated so that I don't have to worry about the monthly fee. You know what I mean? Because it's really hard to just, get these banger trades. These accounts were at 50,500 and now they're at, 50,160. So, you know, still up on the accounts, but it's my first week on these accounts and I'm only up $160, which is not good. I still have $2,840 to make in 3 weeks. So I need to like do something about that pretty much. But another thing that I did change was these ratios, you know. So on my funded accounts, I'm going with my usual 200 risk, and then on my fundeds, I'm going with a 400 risk. So yeah, I mean, yesterday and today, if I had just taken profits, right around VWAP, I would have been good. You know what I mean? But you know, just I didn't. I just thought we would go for London lows, but instead it was a ranging choppy day. So what's the range? 59.93. Yeah, a 39.3. That's a 31 point range on ES, and a 87.873. 153 point range on NQ, so it's just hard to trade. I entered a trade here as well, two shorts again. This one was like in 20 points worth of profit before it came back up and stopped me. I entered here and then it went down on this candle and then went back up and broke even on that. And then we got again here and then it went all the way up here because we were holding VWAP all the way up here, and then we broke VWAP and I was like, okay, yeah, we're definitely breaking, so I closed there. So yeah, I don't know. Pretty rough week. Still in some profits. Not sure. I think break even on my live account though. I think we started the week with like 3,400, and then we had like 2 winning days, and then it was close to like 4K, 3,800. We're back again to 3,400. So yeah. Yeah, pretty rough. Not rough, but average, I would say. Below average trading week for me. No huge bangers like I used to have, but that's just what it is. We did have some, but I just wasn't sized enough to like capitalize it. We had like a 70-point win, an 80-point win. Oh yeah, the 70-point win I did take, but I only had like 2-3 micros. And then the 80-point win that I could have had, I got stopped out on because we were rejected insanely off of VWAP. So yeah, notes to myself: take VWAP into consideration, or at least think about selling half and securing some profits, because I could have been in smaller losses, or I could have been in some profits, at least like $100 in profit if I broke even and I took half off, So that's something I need to focus on. And yeah, I think these other accounts, I was even up like $300 at one point. The ones that I have 2 multiplier on, so on my evals. So need to focus on that. Taking profits, and because I need to get these passed and paid, so the monthly doesn't renew for another $250 extra, then I'm just making it more expensive on myself. So let's see how the next 3 weeks go. It's just a learning lesson, but at least I'm not, tilting, blowing up crazy, like losing 3K and just completely losing motivation and like ruining my weekend. Like my last weekend, I wasn't thinking about anything other than just my fucking accounts, because last weekend's when I lost like, $1,300. So yeah, at least it's not like that. So yeah, that is the recap for today. Hope you guys liked it, learned something from it. And I'll see you guys on Monday, all right? Bye.